Good morning, friends. So today is National Star Wars Day, and so we're going to have some fun, practice our cutting skills, and following and listening to directions step by making our very own baby Yoda puppets. Okay, so let's get started. What supplies will we need? Well, let's take a look. You will need some colored pencils or crayons in these colors. You'll need some brown, green, you can have light green and dark green if you have it, or just one, whatever you have at home. And then some pink and or peach, okay, in crayons or colored pencils. If not, you could also use marker. You need some scissors, some glue, a stapler, and then you'll either need the printout. It's not going to be colored to start, but just a printout. And if you don't have the printout, you're going to need some blank paper, probably 2 sheets of white blank paper. And then either a brown lunch bag, or if you don't have that, that's okay. I'm going to teach you how to make your own bag. So if you have brown construction paper, that's great. If not, it's okay. You can also use white paper and color it brown, okay? So those are all the supplies we'll need. Let's get started. Okay, so if you have the printout at home, I'd like you to take this printout and you're going to color, just like I did, you're going to start coloring the face and the outer part of the ears green, and then you're going to color the inner ears pink. If you don't have access to a printer, I'm going to show you how to draw these step by step. So let's get started. Okay, so first step is to make a rectangle. So I'm going to make a long line, and I'm going to make 2 shorter lines coming down off of that, and then I'm going to connect it with another long line, okay? Next step is to make my eyes, okay? So we want 2 really big circles. Babies have nice big round eyes. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 really big circles that almost fill up my rectangle. Okay, inside my big circles are a medium and a small circle. So I'm going to make a medium circle here, a medium circle here, and then coming down the corner, I'm going to make a smaller circle and a smaller circle. Then you are going to take your time and you're going to color all of this in so that we just have the medium and the little circles left white, just like it is on the printout. Okay, so those are our eyes. We also need to do our forehead. So we're going to start by making a tiny little V, and then you're just going to stretch it out. Okay, and then you're going to make another tiny V on top, and then make a little line off of it and another line off of that, just like that. Okay, next thing is the nose. So whether you have you're doing a directed drawing or you have the printout, you'll still need to make the nose. So please grab a green, and we are going to make a little oval under our eyes, and we're going to color it in green. Okay. And then the last thing is to make the mouth. Okay, so if you don't have the printout, you're making the mouth. How do you do that? You make a little upside down V and then extend it up. Okay, it looks like that, like a little smile. Okay, and then you're going to color that in green. So now I'm going to erase this, and then I'm going to show you how to draw your ears if you do not have access to a printer. So for the ears, if you're drawing them, instead of drawing the inner and the outer ears and cutting them out, I'm going to show you how to make the outer ear and then draw the inner ear inside. So it'll be 1 step instead of 2 for these ears. Okay. So I'm just going to go back and show you my finished product, all colored in, of what the face looked like. Okay. And now we're moving on to drawing our ears. Okay. So to start our ears, we are going to go and make a sideways V, okay? Sideways V. And then we're gonna curve this out, and then we're gonna make this piece a little bit straighter to connect it, okay? Then, okay, so I don't have pink marker, dry erase marker, but I have red. So I'm using the red just to show you how to do the inner ear. So what you're gonna do is make a little V inside of that, and then extend it out all the way down to that corner, the bottom, and all the way on the corner. And then you would color this in pink, okay, nicely taking your time, and you'd color that in green, okay, so that when you're done, it's going to look like this. So you're gonna also do a second one the same way. So let's do that really quick. So here I have my, whoops, that's the blue, sorry about that. Okay, so I have my green, I'm making a sideways V, I'm making it curve out, I'm doing somewhat of a straight line to connect it, and then I'm taking a pink, if I have it, making an inside V, and then I'm connecting it all the way to the corner. I'm coloring this pink, and I'm coloring this green, so that when I am done, my drawings of my ears will look like this. Okay, so now, whether you have your drawing of your face and ears or your printout, you're going to color them green for the face, green for the outer ears, pink for the inner ears. The next step is to take a pair of scissors and cut everything out. Now, it's very important to get ready for kindergarten to practice our scissor skills. So let's go over how to hold our scissors. You should have your thumb in the little hole, and you should have 2 fingers in the big hole. You're holding your paper down here so that you're not going to accidentally cut yourself. And then as best you can, you're going along that black line and cutting around the face, okay? Just like me. I'm turning my paper to make it a little bit easier. Okay, best I can. The more I practice, the easier it gets. Okay, practice makes progress. Here we are. Now I have my face cut out. Put that down there. And I'm going to go and cut out my outer ears if I'm using my printout. If not, I just have one thing to cut out. The outer and inner ears are together. I'm just cutting around the outer edge. Okay. Taking my time, doing my best work. Okay. And I have one outer ear cut out. Now I'm going for my second outer ear. There we go. And now my inner ears. Okay, there's one inner ear, and my last inner ear is my last thing to cut out for now. Okay, so that's the inner ear, the last part. Now, if you don't have a brown paper bag, it's okay. You can do what I did. I'm going to teach you how to take a piece of paper and turn it into a bag for your hand to fit in for the puppet. Okay, so if you have white paper, color it brown first, okay, on one side. If not, you can also use construction paper, okay? We're gonna take our paper, so I'm gonna move my Yoda a little bit to the side, my supplies, just so you can see this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to fold my paper on the sides so that the sides meet in the middle as best I can, okay, like this. So now after I do this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one end, take a little bit, about an inch on the top, and I'm gonna fold it down, okay? Now, what's next? Well, might need help for this. You can get a stapler, maybe help from mom and dad, and you're going to have them, so they need to staple the middle, but you want to make sure that you're not stapling both sides together because then you won't be able to fit your hand in. So what they want to do is go to the bottom and carefully put staple in there. Whoops, mine came apart, so I'm going to fold mine over a tiny bit more to make sure they overlap a little bit. It'll make it a little bit easier, okay, for when I put my staple in. And I think I'm also going to start by stapling where I fold it on the top. So I'm going to staple my flap down. Okay, so it's okay to staple through both ends on the top, but now on the bottom, I want to make sure that I'm just stapling the flap. Okay, I can put one staple, two staples, maybe three. Okay, so there you can see, so it's like a bag now. I can put my hand in it. Okay, all right, so I'm going to take this Yoda off and put him over here. And we're going to put this Yoda here just so you can see what I'm going to do step by step. So the first step is you're going to take your face. You're going to put glue all over the back of the face. Not the bag, but the face. This is the neatest way to do this, okay? Putting glue all over the back of my face. And then once that's done, this side where we stapled and made the flap on the back, on the front of that, you are going to glue your head on the top. Okay, I'm going to take mine off for a minute and just smooth it on there and make sure I have enough glue. Okay, so it looks like this now. So now I need to take my outer ears. I'm going to take one at a time. Okay, let's look. So we want to make sure that the point's sort of going up in the corner. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. We'll put him, I think, up here behind us. Okay. And I'm going to put glue this time just on the outer edge, okay? Because this is going to stick out off of his head. He has nice, big, cute ears, okay? Right near the top. Okay? So I have one ear. I'm going to do the same thing with the other ear. I'm going to put a little glue in the corner. And I'm going to glue this on the side of his head, the other side. Okay, so last now he needs his inner ears, last part of his face. So I'm going to put glue again all over the back of the cutout of the inner ear. Okay, and then I'm going to put that starting in the corner of his outer ear and stick that right on best I can. Okay, and then I'm going to repeat. So here I have my pink side, I flip it over, I put some glue on the back, I match it up with corners best I can, and I stick that on there. Okay, so how's his face? His face is looking great. Okay, but what's missing? Let's look, friends. Well, this brown part of your bag or your paper is Baby Yoda's clothes. So I'm going to teach you how to make his clothes. So I'm going to take Yoda, I'm going to put him up here, the one I'm drawing on, and I'm going to put my sample down here. Okay, and I'm going to just quickly erase this. So we have a clean surface, and then we'll get ready. You should get, while I'm erasing this, if you could please get out a brown crayon, pencil, or marker. Okay, that's what we'll need to make his clothes. Okay. So here we go. Put them on the top, and I'm going to take my brown marker. You'll be able to see that better than my pencil that I used on here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a half circle. So you're going to start on one end, right on the bottom of his head. We're going to come down, 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 and across until we connect the half circle there. Okay? Now, it's fuzzy on the top of his clothing here, so we're going to make some little squiggles. Best you can, little squiggles all over inside that top part of his shirt. And then we're going to make two lines coming down, like lowercase l. So one line from the bottom of the circle and two lines, okay? Then we're gonna come back after we have our two L's that go all the way down to the bottom of our bag or paper, and we're gonna make dotted lines inside, okay? Okay, and so that, friends, actually completes our Baby Yoda. Okay, now that you have your Baby Yoda, I am hoping that you will join me for some Yoda yoga with your Yoda puppet, okay? So I'll see you soon. Bye.